A lovely sunny day here at Drayton Manor today. Speak to you when I'm at the entrance. Gold Rush is still on one train there. I mean, that's been there for long now. They must be waiting for a part from Intamin for that train. But hopefully it's still open today. It's a great coaster. Back here today at Drayton Manor for my first time in a while. I've finished my GCSEs yesterday, so that's great. I'm hoping to get a job here soon. Hopefully, if one opens up for me. But seems like it's going to be a really nice day. 28 degrees. And I've seen the Wave and Gold Rush testing. Although, what I've seen is Gold Rush is still on one train, which is strange. So they're obviously waiting on a part from Intamin. So I'll speak to you when I'm at the gates. You got Loki, the Zamperla nebula testing. Straight to the Wave. Front of the queue. First train of the day. Just came off a front row first train of the day ride there on the Wave. Very smooth ride there. Only complaint is there's a little bit of a rattle on the last two corkscrews here, so if that could get sorted out, it'd be great. But apart from that, really good ride. Problem is, there's around a group of 50 school kids coming, so if you're waiting for the Wave, that means there's 50 people trying to get on one train, which ain't gonna happen. I'm now gonna hop onto Air Race, the Zamperla Air Race, and speak to you then. Just came off Air Race behind me. Amazing ride there. I had a fun time, quite a long cycle as well. I'm now going to head over to Maelstrom, the 2002 Intamin Gyro Swing. I'll speak to you then. Just came off Maelstrom behind me, the best flat ride in the UK. The airtime you get on there is incredible and the views of the park are amazing. I've now finished in Adventure Cove. I'm going to head into Thomasland because I've seen the Troublesome Trucks is walk-on, which is unlikely and don't think I've been on there this year. So I'll see you then. It's like walking through a ghost town here. So if you ever come when there's school trips, not many people come into Thomasland. And that leaves this walk on all the time in here. Most of the rides are. Not long queues for anything at all under 30 minutes, which is great. And this is on 0 minutes, troublesome trucks. I'm gonna get on here and I'll speak to you when I get off. Round for lap 2. I just got a private back row ride on troublesome trucks. I'm gonna hop back on there again and get another ride on there. Just came off another ride on troublesome trucks there. Good ride, quite smooth. I'm now gonna have a walk through Thomasland and see if there's any updates I need to see. But apart from that, in Thomasland it's dead because it's school trip season, so they're all on the wave and that. I mean, it's only on 15 minutes, but park should die out by about 2 o'clock, which is great. See you in a minute. Good ride on Bertie Bus there. It was a pretty good ride considering it's a kids ride. We got good pops of airtime and it was really nice. I'm now going to head up into Frontier Falls and get on the Haunting, Gold Rush and Accelerator. Speak to you then. Speculation are saying Pirates Adventure might be coming back in 2026. I mean, there's been a bit of clearance going on. This has been all cleared. It used to all be covered in that foliage. Let's have a look inside. So anything going inside? Apparently Mac are behind the scenes in here doing work. Doesn't look like it. If the park's next move is to refurbish this part of the park into a pirate area, bringing back maybe Pirates Adventure and Excalibur would be a great idea. Because for this time, this area looks quite tired compared to, you say, Vikings, Frontier Falls, Adventure Cove. This area's not had much care put into it. So if this area's refurbed for next year, it'll look great and it will make the park full again and have more capacity. As I said, I'm going to head up into Frontier Falls and I'll speak to you then. A while since I walked up into Frontier Falls, I've really missed it. Now I'm probably going to get on the Haunting here, up here, and then maybe Gold Rush. I'll speak to you then. Going to jump onto my favourite dark ride in the park, the Haunting. Should be a good ride here, the Vekoma Madhouse that opened in 1996. And I'll speak to you when I'm there. Just so atmospheric around here. Could do with a refurb though, with all the lighting, and fixing this door would be great here. Apart from that, it's an amazing ride and experience. My favourite dark ride in the UK. Speak to you when I'm in the building. I'm gonna head into the show building.
I'm so excited!
Really fun ride there on the Haunting behind me. It could do with a refurb in there because that witch at the end looks like she's got a plastic bag on her face. So it'd be great to see that ride with a refurb. I'm now going to head over to Showdown and get right on there. See you then. Amazing interactive dark ride this.
Remember, remain seated, keep your hands in the car at all times.
No bonuses yet. Come on, get a bonus at least. One bonus.
You got a payment. You got a payment. You got a payment.
6 year.
Amazingly themed in here. One of the best interactive dark rides in the UK, in my opinion. I'll speak to you when I get out. Now we're going to hop onto Gold Rush, the new for 2024 Intamin family coaster. At the minute, it's running reduced capacity on one train. And by the looks of it, it's not got a big queue, so should be on in not so long. We'll see in a minute. Amazing theming here. Looks great. Amazing in-queue theming in Gold Rush as well. It really is a full package Gold Rush. The atmosphere, the ride, the build-up, it's great. Short queue as well on this 2024 coaster. The only problem is it is running on one train at the minute, so it might take a little bit longer from the bottom of the stairs. Maybe about 10 minutes, which isn't too bad at all. Just came off an amazing back row ride on Gold Rush behind me. Great ride, honestly. It's an amazing Intamin family coaster. One of the best ones out there. I'm now going to head to get my lunch at the Fish and Chips, but tomorrow I will be riding Gold Rush all day for my 50 subscriber special. So if you want to tune into that tomorrow night, it's more than welcome. Jump on Thor, the part of Zamperla Disco. It should be a good ride. Just went on a great ride on Thor there. Really smooth. It's an amazing ride, good airtime. Now we're going to hop on Jormungandr because it's walk on. We'll see you then. Just came off Jormungandr, the park's really old Zamperla family coaster. Good ride there, we've got some good air time. And it's really forceful going around the helix on the lake. Now we're going to head over to Adventure Cove and check out the queue times there. Speak to you then. Not too bad queues, everything under 30 minutes. It's good to see. I'm going to go and see if there's any water rides in here I can go on. Because it is bloody boiling. Gonna jump onto the rapids now, but they have displayed there is a technical delay. So hopefully it doesn't last that long and I'll be on there soon. The ride's currently having a technical delay, so I've left the queue. I was at the back anyway. So now I'm going to head on to the wave as there's no one on the 3rd floor. So should be about in the station when I get in there. See you in a minute. For last year and all like the graffiti everywhere. It's just horrible, man. It ruins the experience, all the graffiti. Just came off a row 3 ride on the wave. A good ride there. Wasn't so smooth, but the further you get, it does get rougher. I'm now going to head over to Stormforce 10 because it is bloody boiling. I'm pretty sure it's about 28 degrees, which is just mental in the UK. And I'm going to go over Stormforce 10. See you in a minute. Hoping for a 25-minute queue on this water ride. Should be a good one. As I said last time, this queue has some immaculate theming in here. It's just amazing. It used to be sponsored by the RNLI. I've changed my mind because that has a queue of about an hour in there. An hour for this, where you can get on the coasters in about 5 minutes for all the coasters, and this is an hour. I think I'm going to miss out on this today, unless it dies down. Just came off a back row ride on the Bounty behind me. Good ride there. You get an amazing airtime, and it is the best pirate ship in the UK, undisputedly. I'm now going to head over to Frontier Falls and get another ride on the Haunting, as it's one of my favourite dark rides. And I'll speak to you then. Or I'll go on Accelerator. Alright, I'll see you then. Came into the museum to see all the old shockwave restraints. And all the old chain for the lift hill. And the wheels. And this really retro sign when it was sponsored by 7up. It's really cool in here. And all the apocalypse stuff. I'm now just going to chill out in there for a few hours. And I'll see you soon. On the park's junior boomerang, made by Vekoma Accelerator, which used to be called Ben 10, rethemed in 2018, I'm pretty sure. Short queue, so I'll speak to you when I get in. Just came off a walk-on ride on Accelerator. I definitely think if you wait until the end of the day, about 2-3 o'clock, the crowds start to go, because they're on school trips, they have to get back to school for 3 o'clock. So then you've got about 2 hours of walk-on rides, which is just great. So now I'm going to head back on the Haunting, as it's my favourite ride here. It's my favourite dark ride here. Don't let me... Alright, I'm going to hop on here and I'll speak to you after. Just had a great ride on the Haunting, as always. It's good, but they need to refurbish that face at the end because it looks like a shopping bag and it's like all like crumbling. So now I'm gonna head up to Adventure Cove and ride Maelstrom and the Wave. And maybe, if Stormforce 10 has a low queue, I might go on there. Because I am roasting, I'm telling you now. The only bit of like heat, getting away from the heat, was in the cinema because they've got AC in the cinema, which is great. See you in a minute. Gonna jump on Maelstrom because I'll get in the next cycle. Speak to you then. Just came off the best flat ride in the UK behind me, Maelstrom. Amazing ride, as I said earlier. The airtime you get on that is incredible. I'm now going to head over to the Wave for my last ride in Adventure Cove. And then I'll probably go into Thomasland, get a ride on Troublesome Trucks because it's been walk on all day. Every ride in Thomasland has been walk on all day. So if you're going to come here with school or something like that, Thomasland is empty. So if you want to go on a ride in there, it's free queue. But the crowds are dying out now. Queue's on 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to head to the Wave and I'll speak to you when I'm there. Into the sharpest brakes in the world. Walk on. Came off a great ride on the Wave, but towards them back rows, I think I was sat 5th row there. It was so rattly on the inversions. It was headbangy. Felt like I was on Shockwave again. But now I'm gonna head over to the River Rapids because look, to walk on. So see you then. Nice fun ride on the River Rapids there, really bouncy, and I got wet on the sprinklers. So all the effects are on, which is great. It's amazing. Best, I'd say it's not the best, it's the best themed in the UK, water rapids. But I think Congo River Rapids, you get more wet, you know, because they've got so much more effects on. Now heading back into the Wave for my 3rd and final ride on the Wave. See you in a minute. Row 5 ride on the Wave there, good. It wasn't smooth, but wasn't that rough. So all in all, it was a good ride. I'm now going to head over to either Maelstrom or Air Race. And then after that, I'll head to Frontier Falls and try and get last train down Gold Rush. See you then. Jumping onto Accelerator, hoping it has a short queue. But it should do because it is 3:45. So after this, I'm going to head up to Gold Rush and just camp outside there until they shut the gates to get the last train of the day. I'll speak to you when I'm in the station. Came off a row 3 ride on Accelerator. Good ride there. It was very smooth towards the front, not rattling up the lift hill, but it was a good ride. I'm now going to head up to Gold Rush and camp outside there until the ride closes and jump on. See you then. Just came off a ride on Blasting Barrels. Good ride there, not too bad. I'm now going to head on to Gold Rush as it's 4 o'clock and I'm the last one in the queue. So hopefully we get a 2-lap special. Let's go. Lovely tribute to Apocalypse there, the old Intamin giant drop tower that used to stand here. Basically a walk-on queue, end of the queue. been a good day here today at Drayton Manor. Not long queues at all, 10 minutes at the most for all of them. Gold Rush was at the bottom of the stairwell all day, about 10-minute queue all day. So tomorrow when I do Gold Rush all day, I'm hoping to get about 30 rides, but you'll have to come and find out tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow for Gold Rush all day. Also, all the on-ride POVs I used today are the official Drayton Manor ones, except on a couple of the ones in Thomasland. So thank you, and that's it from me. I'll see you tomorrow for Gold Rush.